Hello everyone, I'm Doc Hot Pants. We're playing Manor Lords on the Edge in the current pre-release beta, which is 0.8.061. We're not stopping this playthrough in the second year or so after having beat the first band of raiders, or the first, wave of raiders. We're going to bring this to the campaign's end. So we're currently working on upgrading our village, which means this second region that we're now settling will be providing us with barley so that we can produce the ale that we need in order to upgrade our main village further. So we are in year 7 in February. We've just settled this new region. We're on the High Peaks map. Our main village is right here. We have some mercenaries as a standing army. We also have some militia here to support them if needed. We're making a good amount of money here. It can always grow. We're still waiting for some more people to come in. And we're going to have to add to our farms here. So we're doing some rye farming now. We're also going to have to put someone into the windmill, but all of that has a little bit of time. Right now, I'd like to focus on this new region and build our barley production. So if we're looking at the barley fertility here, we're going to be settling in this region down here and then have lots of barley fields here and hopefully be successful. And in this region, we have some wild animals. We also have mushrooms up here. And we have rich clay, which isn't awesome, but it'll still provide us with a nice way of making money in this region as well. So yeah, that's the state of things. Let's go. So first things first, of course, we're gonna have to build our logging camp. We came here with lots of resources, so we're not short on that. And of course, I'd like to take care of not building on any of the really fertile ground. Let's just see. Yeah, I want to give this, a wide enough berth so that we're not disturbing any of the animals here. Yeah, that's not really a circle, but it'll do. And so this will be their own little farm, and then, of course, they'll be farming on this strip here. So we have all of this to get our first bit of logistics and everything set up. We came with quite a bit of timber and everything. Let's buy another ox right away. Of course, then build that pitching post as well. And basically go from there. We are on challenging settings, so that is something to consider. Let's also get the hunter up right away. And then we're gonna go straight into building the granary so that we don't lose the food that we have. Yeah, and then we're gonna build the houses right away. Again, on challenging settings, it's just a little more difficult, of course, than on normal settings. So we'll try to make this as clean as we can. And of course, we also have to make sure that we protect this region. Since we're making quite a bit of money, we'll probably station some mercenaries as a standing army here as well. Okay, let's get the woodcutter going. We do have a bit of, although we do have a bit of fuel already, so yeah, let's build first. and then do everything else.
Come along, lad.
I'm really only worried about the perishables here, so I do want to get them into the granary as quickly as we can.
And soon the beating's
Then let's build a marketplace. I think we'll put that right here. Yeah, we're not putting that right there. Oh, let's put it here instead. Yeah, let's start with that.
Come on, people, get to work.
Some stone up here, some salt. Not all that much, but just a little. Okay. Okay, let's build the first few houses right away. And get someone into the hunting camp.
Come on, laddie, come on. That axe really needs some sharpening. Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
Okay, so we have barley fertility up here, and I do want to use that later. And this is on elevation, and part of this I think is on elevation as well. Yeah, part of that part is on elevation as well. So I think on this one we're gonna go with the perk that supports that elevation farming, which is this one. Yeah. Yeah, let's unlock that. Let's also get forger built. Oops, sorry about that.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
And let's get that going. So we have the basics going, that is good. Let's build a saw pit. Second ox is there, that's perfect. So plenty of food, that's good. Gonna need more houses. And then we're gonna build the trading post as quickly as we can. Oh, that's a bit annoying here. Okay. I think we're going to remove this one.
Why do I have to carry this alone? Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Stone is all the way up there, so they're going to have to walk away, but, you know, that's the way it is. Doesn't have to be highly efficient. I want to make use of the mining as quickly as we can. Also want to get a woodcutter up. And then next person in is going to go into the saw pit. And we're also going to buy a third ox for that. It's all so much easier if you don't start in the winter as you do in the beginning.
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Let's, just in case. Okay, next month we're going to get protection for this region. Shouldn't they renew? Okay. Let's wait. I was afraid. Oh, well, okay. So they're over here. That's fine. Hopefully they'll be coming for our units here. And not burn the village on the way there. Yeah, that's good. We should be fine. Okay. But yeah, this is exactly why I want protection for our region over there. But we should be safe for another year now, so that's fine. Now, in the meantime, we need more people in our farms here. And we need someone in the windmill just to make sure that we have all our bases covered. And since we don't have level 3 buildings just yet, we're going to build the communal oven. Okay, back to here. Hold on. We have a forager. We don't have a stone gatherer yet, but we have rubble stone, so that's not a priority. We have a hunter, have a logging camp. We'll be going for, yeah, the saw pit. Yep. Want them to leave 12 timber as a reserve and produce 100 planks. That should be plenty for now. And since the third ox is there, they're also going to get their ox. And then, of course, we're going to need more houses. Let's build... Yeah, let's build a couple of large ones for veggies. Yeah, that's good. Oh, just 3 months. That's not awesome. Okay, let's get a trader going. So we're going to have to import tools. Go to 7 for now. No rubble stone. Can export planks over... Yeah, let's export planks over 50. That's fine. We will be exporting roof tiles later. Well, actually, why not establish the trade route now? We'll be exporting that down to 0. We can also export firewood over 100. And then later, of course, we're going to sell our barley to our friends. Just go sell pelts for now. And everything else we're going to set up later. I think. Yeah. Let's just try to make some money first. Yeah, actually, we're going to get them a horse right away. Just so that they're a bit quicker. Of course, we need enough people to fill the mine and produce enough stuff from the resource that we have here in this region. Let's build those and let's have a look here. I think I want more people in the mine. Okay, and let's have a look. We're gonna have to make quite a bit of money. Let's go for more pigs here. And then the others are going to be goat stalls. Five families. We have, yeah, that should be fine, hopefully. Yeah, that harvest isn't awesome, but it should be enough to provide us with rye for bread consumption for our people. And we're also going to start trading rye bread. So anything over 40 will be sold. And I think we're going to increase our berry sales. Yeah, I think overall this is okay. Okay, hides. We should have, yeah, we have some hides. Of course, we're going to need shoes later, so what we're also going to need is a tannery. Let's build that here. Okay, this side is going to be pork. And then again, this side is going to be goats. And then this burgage is going to be a butcher. And they'll provide us with mutton. So back to here. A nice little drought here. Yeah, let's staff the stone gatherer just to get that going. Yeah, a bit of money coming in, so that's good. If we sell hides to our friends, that's 2. So yeah, I think we're gonna go for goat stalls here. Yeah. And then we're gonna have to set up hide import here. Up to, let's say, 50. That looks a bit weird. Where? Where did that field go? I mean, that doesn't look normal. Yeah, I think I'm going to just demolish that and just build again, just in case. No. There we go. Hello. What is going on here? Okay. Again, we're gonna have to remember to, well, actually we should do that now. We're gonna have to make sure that we make enough money for everything going on here. Anyway, let's start with making money here as well. So let's build our first mining pit. And then the furnace, we're gonna build that here. And then let's get the forester going to support our logging camp here. No, and we still need to build the church as well. Maybe we should do that. Upgrade that. Yeah, let's just get that production going for now, and then we'll do the optimization of it. Why aren't we getting a different collection of mercenaries? That's a bit weird. Okay, so there's the clay furnace. Food is not great. But those goats should be producing soon. And we're going to have to invest in more forages. Yeah, we need money. We need money. Yeah, let's just start with the manor for now, and then we're gonna build the retinue tower. That's annoying. Where is the rest? There should be other mercenary groups available. Or we're just incredibly unlucky with the choice here. Sorry about the camera work there. All right, let's send them here. Okay, let's go for... We're not going to be butchering any sheep. So let's go for... Well, let's go for 60 sheep and 40 lambs. 35. Hopefully that'll work. I really didn't want to grow over more houses here. Anyway, let's set up the trade. We're gonna have to build one more double burgage. Yeah, to be the brewery. Are we gonna import malt? No, actually the malt can be produced in the other region. We're gonna import malt instead of barley. Barley will cost us 3. And if we import malt, it's gonna cost us 4. Well, we might as well do barley. Yeah, we'll import barley and then produce the malt ourselves. Yeah, so let's put... no, let's put the malt house here. And then have a double burgage here. Or maybe 2. As breweries. Or maybe just 1. Hmm. Let's start with that. Give them space. Yeah, start with that. We have the farm set up, but I think we're going to add a couple more. Yeah, a couple more houses here for the malt house. We'll see how that goes. Okay, money coming in, that's good. Let's give them more goats and more chickens. As many as we can afford. And then of course we're going to have to buy the seeds for this as well. Okay. Still haven't set up farming, which is really annoying. But we need to make sure that we're actually producing enough food first before creating the farms. And food isn't looking great here.
Bring this.
Food is looking so bad. I mean, yeah, these are going to help. So hopefully we'll be fine. And then
My liege! Forward! Your orders? Yes, sire! Sire! March! To battle! Your orders? Forward! Yes, sire! My liege! Gave the old ox a hand from the month-old grey. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
okay, let's set up the trade here. Food is getting better. We're gonna need more people for our farms, so let's build those and start building the farm as such. So one will be going here, and the other, I think, will be going there. And hopefully those 2 farms are gonna be enough. I'm also gonna build a dedicated granary.
My liege! Yes, sire! My liege! Yes, sire! My liege!
Okay, our treasury keeps growing, so that's that looks okay for now. I think we're good. Just struggling to get everything done here. Not sure why we're having that issue. But I think the forester needs some support here. Yeah. I think let's add a second person there. And I think these will all be producing pork. Construction here is just, I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. Okay, so this is okay. Let's convert that into the brewery as planned. And then get 2 people in there. Even if we don't have any malt just yet, that's fine. Yeah, food here is looking good. And I suppose there should be rye bread incoming. Did we produce any rye bread? Yeah, we did. Okay, so some rye bread at least was there. And that reminds me that it would be better if we had a bakery rather than the communal oven. But we're going to do that early next year. We're going to upgrade this. Actually, let's upgrade them right now. And convert them into a bakery. And then this particular plot is going to be a cobbler once we upgrade them. Oh, to level 3, that is. Okay, so how are we looking with construction here? This is still 0%. That's not good. Okay, so they will be doing nothing but support our people with barley. And as far as I know, they will also help with the harvest, which is pretty good. Now we're going to have to buy oxen for the farms. We'll be upgrading them. Upgrade the farm. Okay, now food is finally looking better. That's good. You'll be doing pork. Clay. Okay, let's set up trade for herbs. And I think we're also going to export flax. I think we'll make it a 2-crop rotation, maybe. Well, actually, we don't have that many families just yet. We'll get a second rotation in as soon as we can, which isn't just yet. See you all in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.